What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Devil's Customs and Creatures. It's been quite a while, so I'm glad to get back on the video schedule. February of 2022, I got the pleasure of meeting Mike from Mike's Mods and Customs. Together we hatched a plan to do a birth year build with this Redlines Mercedes. Mike was born in 1970, and I was born in 1976. So Mike provided the castings. He's doing it in 1970, and I'm doing the 76. This will be a pretty much straightforward restore with a little bit of a tweak. Stick around and hope you enjoy. Finally, after all that cleaning and polishing, I had a very nice looking casting all ready for paint. Here we have the base all cleaned up, ready to rock. Clean the wheels. I did end up touching them up with a little bit of chrome after the fact. Nice clean interior, kept it the way it was. The red does have some sparkle in it, which is fine by me. Like I said, it was a restore with kind of a twist, and it was pretty much the only red that I had. But it went on very nicely, very smooth. And now we'll talk about the decals. I gotta tell you, I gotta give a huge shout out to Second Chance Redlines for hooking me up with not only one but two replacement sets after I messed up the first set. I went back and forth with Mike, and he knows my drama with these decals. I admittedly made a mistake with the first set, and I reached out to Second Chance, and they actually sent me two more at no charge. So if you do need anything for Redlines, be sure to check out Second Chance Redlines. I'll leave a link in the description below. Needless to say, it all worked out pretty much in the end. I did have to modify the decals a little bit. And as you can see by this clip, I stupidly didn't realize that the windshield area on the decals was actually a clear piece. I thought it was just empty. So when I slid it onto the car, you can imagine my dismay that I knew this instantly was not going to fit correctly. I did try to let it dry and cut out the windshield portion, and that just ended up horribly. So that was my mistake, and like I said, Second Chance Redlines really stepped up and took care of me on that end. So really appreciate that. And if you remember, this is what we started with. 1976 casting. Not in horrible shape for the age. Obvious play worn. Tires were in great shape, chassis was in great shape, the interior was in great shape, and the windshield was in great shape. I didn't show anything on the windshield, but I did the usual sanding and a little dip and pledge. It's not the most perfect windshield, but again, this is a restoration, and I usually like to try to keep as much original as possible. And here's how it turned out, folks. As you can see, Decals did make it on. I had to cut the hood piece away from the rest of the car piece, so there was a little bit of a gap there, which I was going to try to paint in with white, and just because of the problems I had with this casting, with the decals particularly, I just left it well enough alone. So big shout out to Mike over at Mike's Mods and Customs. Be sure to go check out his channel, link in the description below. And also a big shout out again to Second Chance Redlines. Hope you enjoyed the build. See you on the next one.